Do that. Yes. Okay. Good. Can you hear me now? It should be all right now. I do apologise. Yes, it should be absolutely fine. And very, very warm welcome to you all. Well, that's a nice little start to the show, isn't it? Where it all starts where you can't hear me, but hopefully you can hear me now. Is this still no sound? Oh dear, what is going on here? That should be the microphone should be fine. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Let's go and just check something else out here. No, not that one. I want that one there. Yeah, it should say that you can hear me, guys. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I do apologize if you can't. If not, I'll have to reset the show and do it all over again. And right. Okay. I think it's all right now. Yes, I think if he's saying it's all right now. Oh dear, what a start to the show where it all goes. I have sound. Good, 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 good. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Guys, it's just lovely to see you. It's summertime, aren't we in summertime now? We have got, let's go and have a look at who's here. We've got Deanne says, hi everyone. Hi Deanne. We've got Susanna who says, lovely to see you. And yeah, everyone else is saying no sound. Love you, love yourself first. Amira says hello, Phil, and loads of you others are starting to come in. Right, okay, let's and Charlie Bear, and all you other lovely people flying in here. Wow, loads of you. Okay, good. Yes, nobody says they can hear me. That's nice. Good. Okay, so tonight's show, well, we're based this a little bit around the solstice. And summer solstice is a very important time of the year astrologically, just as much as important time of year in your lives as much as any times. But I've got some very, very, very exciting news to tell you.
Wow.
Yeah. It's coming up a minute in the astrology. I'll tell you all about that. But just to give you a little bit of news here and stuff like this, maybe you're going to be interested in this. A friend of mine, Bob, who's I've recently been on a course with him, and he sent us in the group chat this message. It's absolutely fabulous. So I thought I'd chat to you because I think it's very meaningful, especially at this time, and see what's going on there. Let's have a look at this. Okay. And the message is, do you know trees grow in two directions at the same time? Roots dig deep into darkness, anchoring and nourishing. Branches reach for light, thriving and flourishing. The dual growth is essential for survival, a powerful metaphor for life. Seeds start buried, facing darkness before seeking the light. Life's challenges are like this darkness. They push us to dig deep and find our strength. Embrace our struggles too, for the true growth demands depth. And I thought that was absolutely fabulous. And it's something I was actually thinking when I actually saw that there, that I was actually going to put this out on a clip saying, our greatest discoveries are never in the light. Our greatest discoveries are in the darkness because you turn it into the light. Because you find things at sometimes the most challenging times in your life. And isn't it interesting, actually, and that now we're in the brightest time of our life, or this year, which is the summer solstice, of course, as we know. And it could seem impeccably strong energy. I mean, some of you here are probably going, what is this? Why are we going crazy? Why are we going a bit crazy and stuff like this? Well, the energy, because of the sun and other energies here, are very, very strong indeed. Right, we've got Amzois has also joined. We've got Christopher Nab. We've got Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. And you've got Cedar Wacker. We've got Tanya, and we've got everybody else who's in as well. Absolutely fabulous to see you guys. And Julie Show, if you would like a live mini reading, then here's what I'd like you to do. Just type in a question and associate it with it, please, a colour. And when you associate a colour, what I'd like you to do with this then is, oh, sorry, just checking on something on my, no, it will be there in a minute. No, just seeing something else. Oh, we're going to say, why are all these little things going on right at the time here? Ah, there we go. Good. Just done it. Just sorted it out. Good. Yeah. So associate a colour with a question. And when you're doing this, for instance, if you want to know about your love life, for example, how's your love life going? Yeah. You'll know about this. For instance, just think of a color, just associate that color with the question and just type it in. If you're on YouTube, especially, you have to like and subscribe to do this. But otherwise, then just send these questions in and I then read for you. And the reason thinking, why do I have to do all that for? Well, there is a very good reason. And the reason is because I'm an aura medium. And as much as I like to see spirits, I resonate very much with color and because I'm a very colourful guy. Yeah. Anyway, so this is how I work with it, and for you guys is to help you and pass a message across to you, whether it's from a spirit message, a psychic message, a tarot message, or whatever it is that comes through. So that's why I do that. Okay, happy with that. Now, in the meantime, let's go and find out what is going on with the stars and why the energy is a little bit like the way it is. Let's go and have a little look. Here it is. Here it is. Let's go and drag this chart across to here. There we go. Good. And now you can see my little cursor going around as well. Good. Okay. So here we are, the summer solstice. And here's the sun. It's at 1 degree of Cancer. And it's strong because it's squaring, making a square over to Saturn, which feels like it is tiring us out. It's a tiring link. They're both one's in water, one's in fire. Water can seem emotional, and fire can seem like I'm impatient. And sometimes we drive ourselves to distraction when we have energies like this, when it's water and fire. It's a bit like sizzling or boiling water, like trying to get something with fire to initiate, but the water puts it out. And then you want the water to be emotionally calm with things, and the fire is going, no, no, the fire element is saying no. So it can seem very unsettling. The sun at this particular point of the year is exceptionally strong because being in the sign of Cancer, it's at its point where we have the longest day. It's also a cardinal sign. The cardinal signs are very good at initiation. So you're probably being challenged to initiate something new, even if you don't know what it is. Yeah, they're going, great. This is great news. This is all I wanted to hear. Yeah, I know, I know, I know. But anyway, this stuff here, that what's going on now, is asking us to really think and refresh about ourselves. But there's a big but here. It's a but on a positive note. So maybe I shouldn't say but. This is a big positive here. If we come up to and just, is this going to move around? No, it's not going to let me move it around. No, it's not going to let me do that. Never mind, never mind. Oh, hang on a minute. It will. No, it won't. No, it's not going to let me move it around. But what's going to happen though is the moon is going to travel around the zodiac and sit just before the sun, in between the Sun and Jupiter, and just after Jupiter. And this is going to happen on the 25th and 26th of, where's going to happen, 25th, 26th of June. Put those dates in your diary. In fact, I would start looking at this, building up to this now. Because although the energy can seem very a bit fragile, and also the moon's very close to Uranus down here, it's where we're going. Yeah, the moon's very close to Uranus. This also makes this energy a little bit a bit buzzy, a bit mad. But the moon will travel around, come all the way up to here, sit between these two, and I tell you what, you're then suddenly going to find an emotional reset. Emotional reset, a time to refresh your ideas, your aims, and ambitions, and a time when you're probably going to find this is the one of the best times of the year with the Sun and Jupiter so close that it's actually a period you're going to go, oh my God, if you initiate, put into action, focus your goal, or say, this is what I'm going to do on this date. Astrology works by, for instance, you start something and the energy you run it with just continues with that particular energy you started something with. So, whatever it is you want to start, whether you want to start a new health thing, whether you want to redecorate the home, whether you want to move home, whether you want to do something that just seems like this is what I wanted to do, suddenly this energy portal opens and you will just get, if I put it like this, it sounds a bit over the top when I say it like this, but it's going to feel like a blessing of some kind because the energy is just going to run with you. So don't worry about everything that seems a bit and a bit fractious at the moment. Understandable. It's going to change. when it does change, it's going to be very, very nice indeed. We've still got Venus running through Taurus. That's a lovely energy, a very earthy energy. And Uranus is on the brink of changing over to sign of Gemini. Again, that's a little bit on the, oh my God, where are we going? But Uranus going into Gemini is a very, very big plus for Uranus, because it's had hard work going through Taurus, hard work. But going into Gemini, we're going to find it's going to be quite exciting times for the next, I'll say, about the next 5 years. Next 5 years. And yes, you're going, really? Really? All this calamity going on in the world at the moment? Well, the only thing is, I say, yes, there is calamity, it is difficult, and it's been figured out a lot by Uranus and by Mars here. Uranus and Mars, especially with what's gone out in the Middle East, these two planets here have been very much at the fraction point of this, make it feel like it's absolutely impossible. But there is hope. There's the Pluto line right down the bottom here, and that's going to line up to Uranus as well as it moves into Gemini, and we're going to start to see the energies changing. I don't think that, and I pray that this particular war that's going on out there is going to go on very long. I think it's going to pass its phase, and this Sun, Jupiter, Moon, and I think this is about the collective people coming together to say, come on now, let's find peace here. And it would be lovely if that happened. Wouldn't it be just lovely? But anyway, right, let's go back to the main screen and go and talk to you guys and go and see what else is going on here. Who else has come in? Who else is out there and joining in? We've got Alexandra, we've got Stephanie there as well, and loads of you other people here coming as well. Lindsay, and everyone else there. But in the meantime, because we already are close to the hour, I think we're better go and do something like some mini readings straight after this. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Let's go. Let's go straight over to. I think we better go over to YouTube first of all. I know we're also live on Facebook, and I know some of you people are coming on there as well. But in the meantime, though, let's go and find Suzanne. She has come in and she says, "Could I get a reading for love, color white?" It's interesting. So. We're saying, as I was saying earlier, just associate a colour with the reading, guys. And that's what you can do. Now, as you probably will be aware, this is just a little mini show. This is the show that goes on for 1 hour. And the time I spend with you is probably going to be about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. So you're thinking here, I'm getting a reading, but it's a pretty fast reading, to say the least. So if you need something more in depth, you need something which could be more meaningful to you, then get hold of me. Get hold of me. We can sit down for at least an hour and do your reading, and that'd be great. Just book me in, just contact me. You'll find me at philgriggs.com. Just there, you'll find my contact details, and guys can come straight in, and we can arrange a time to sit down at your convenience. And it's private as well. You don't have to share all your stuff here with everybody else that's coming through on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's just to help you. Anyway, and also we see each other. Isn't that so exciting? Yes, I can see what you look like. Huh? Anyway, sorry, sir. Suzanne, you're gorgeous. I know you're a lovely lady. But let's have a little look here. I also use my little old crystal ball, so sometimes when I look down, it looks like I look at my feet. I'm not. I'm looking at my crystal, because this also helps me when I'm doing a reading with you to see what you mean by colour. Now, it's interesting here because Suzanne, as straight away that I'm talking, I'm just linking in now to talk with you with the colour white. And there's this very, very nice gentleman who's here. And I feel that love is going to be such an important thing coming up, either for the remainder of the year, or even I wouldn't say just the year. I would say, because we're just in 25, it's what's going on. A gentleman who is at a distance to you, like he doesn't live near you or something like this. There's a guy who is quite hooked on you, but he's at a distance to you. He's miles away, but he wants to get with you. He wants to be with you. it must be something about you, certainly about your je ne sais quoi, something about your mystery and your wonderful stuff. But anyway, this really is about you getting into a good place where a love life is concerned. Because he says to me here, he says here, there's this guy who's got to come into your life. He really wants to build a relationship with you. He's also a building man, he says to me here. Whether he's the builder as the builder of bricks or a guy who wants to build a relationship, build foundations with you and build something here. But Suzanne, I think you've got some nice stuff coming up here. And also, as I do your readings here tonight, guys, I am not going to use the tarot. No. I am going to use cartomancy cards, which are these. And cartomancy cards are playing cards for cartomancy, which is what the Romans used to use, the French used to use them, and I use this and I tie this in with numerology, so you'll get quite a lot out of this. Right, let's go have a look here. So where are we going? We're going left, the middle, and the right. Let's go for the middle here and see where things are going. Right, okay. So where are we going, love life here? You have love coming. Two of hearts. Oh my goodness. Two of hearts. Lovely. You have friendship coming. You have friendship coming. You are going to have, oh my goodness, you struck gold on this one, I'll tell you. And it's the end with the Ten of Spades. It's the end of the old times and in with the new, because who's going to have happy families around you? Suzanne, it's on its way. I'll tell you what, I've waited for this for donkeys for you. And now no more donkeys have to come. No, because it's all done. So thank you, donkeys. Yes, let's do it. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a bit of this. So Suzanne, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to hear, and have a fabulous time out there. I believe you're still in Egypt. Yes. Do. They dance like an Egyptian. Yeah. Anyway, right. That's enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's go straight down to. Let's go straight down to who we're going to on to. Yes, Cedar Walker comes through, and she is on Instagram. She says, "Please, can I get a general reading? Feeling red." Right. Okay, Cedar Walker. Let's go and have a look here. And as I work with this here, I would like to talk to your spirit guides. Not the spirits of your family or friends. I would like to talk to one of your spirit guides who are coming through. And I'm being shown here to say to you, do not worry about delays. Do not worry about delays one little bit. It's like you're expecting events or things to happen in your life now, which is what you've been, and I'm being shown a school desk, what you've been studying for. Yeah? What you've been studying for is not working out yet. And your spirit guide is saying to me here is a very nice lady with wacky hair, absolutely brilliant. I love spirit guides because they come out in all sorts and shapes and sizes. And your spirit guide is saying to me here, and she says here, it's about laughing, it's about joking, it's about having fun in your life and not taking things too seriously. But just wait a while, Sidiwaka. Good news is coming, but it can't get here quick enough, can it? I know. And as I look at the cards here, what I'd like to say, split it back into three piles. Let's go and take the left of what does this say here? Yeah, it really looks like, oh my goodness, it feels like here you want to make new starts. It's causing you stress. It's causing you energies here. And if I look at this, 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 11, 2. So you're in a balance here. You're trying to do this, going, where am I going? What am I doing? Why can't I feel like my feet are on the ground? They're not supposed to yet, but play. Jack of Hearts. I like this card. It's fun. It's about sometimes enjoying yourself that way. And by the way, stop compensating your life for everyone else's, trying to keep them happy when really you need to keep yourself happy. Don't you, young lady? Yes. So I think we need a bit of this.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. And coming further on down here, let's go. So that was Susanna. Davy Jones comes on here, says, would love a message from spirits, color blue, please. Davy, what do I need to say to you here? I don't know why I'm looking at this. I'm looking at castles. God knows why I'm looking at castles, but it's not for me, it's for you. And your spirits, the way they're coming through here with this, I get the feeling is associated to your home. And I feel here, as I'm working with one of these guides here, who goes back to, one of your spirit guides, goes back to about the 1800s. And which, regarding spirit guides, is quite young, really, because some of them go back to being Romans. And yeah, and all sorts. And then before that, they even go back to being Vikings. Have you ever tried to talk to a Viking? Oh God, it goes on and on and on. The only thing they understand is a Volvo. Anyway, but let's go and have a look here. They're from Sweden, so it's Volvo. Anyway, right. Anyway, what I'm picking up here is, as I say that hear this, David, is I want to say to you that I feel this is your guide here, as we're saying to me here, is looking at your home, and I feel that you want to make loads of plans, loads of plans. It's I can see it all. I feel you want to be a busy man, but I'm saying here, just slow it down. Just slow it down. And I feel the home becomes a better place. There is old ghosts in here. You've got to let go of, David. Let go of the ghosts which are in there. And I think we probably need a bit of this. Yes, let them go, Davy. Let them go. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Let's shoot on down to Instagram and just pick up the energies. Oops, where we go here. Thank you very much. And just get that out of the way. Good, good, good. Sylvia Zenkbiel says, "Hello, Phil. How are you doing? Great and enjoying the weather. Can I have a message from the spirits and the colour red, please? If you'd like a message from the spirits, I can certainly do that. Let's go and do that." Sylvia, where am I going here? Where am I going here? I would like to go to, would you have understood, please, if I go up your mother's side of your family and I start talking to a lady who was not your grandmother, but I feel she was your sister. I feel she was her sister. Because I've got a lady here, so this is your aunt here. And what I'm feeling here, she says, I was very old bones. She says, I had cold bones. So it's almost like I get arthritis. I get the feeling here of almost like the body clams up like this because it's cold. And she says, that's all gone now. She says here that she's very, very happy. And so, but what she wants to say to me here, she says here, you're the leader, she says here. You're the leader. You're going to lead something very soon. And she says here, don't delay it. Don't delay it. It's going to come to you and you're going to know what you're leading. And when you step into this power of yourself here, it's like, why didn't I do this before? Well, yeah. We all say that, but maybe the times weren't right. But this is for you to go out there, go and do good things. And I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy yourself. So be in that wonderful power, please. Be in that wonderful power because I think you're going to enjoy yourself. And it feels good. It feels good. It feels like love. It feels like energy here. And but she passes on a message to love here, and she says here, she just says, would you understand one of your grandmothers passing over who had dementia, Alzheimer's, because she passed away without really recognizing anybody? And she tells me here, she says here, she's fine over there. She knows who everybody is. And she just wants to pass on messages of love. And someone called Monk. Someone called Monk, whose nickname is Monk. Please find out that because it'll be interesting to find out what this is because they do bring this through to me. So it is fun. It's fun. It's good stuff here. Right. Okay. Let's go and shoot back over to. But thank you very much indeed. In fact, I think you need a little glass of wine. Would you like some wine? Just put it at the edge of the screen there. Just top it up. It's fine. Just leave the money in the corner. Thank you. Right. Okay. In the meantime, let's go and shooty on over to where are we now? Where are we? We have gone there. We have gone there. We go all the way to the UK and we go to a very nice young lady called Tanya. Check out this lady, guys. Check out this lady. This lady here is going to take social media by storm. You're going, what, is she bad weather? No. No, I don't mean that at all. No, what I mean here is this lady here is going to she's going to turn a lot of her work here, experiences of social media, being a motivational character, being a connector of people, into being a social media, what's a fake? You know, who does all the work for you to get contacts on your pages and things like this. And but this is what she's going to do. She's going to do SEO. She's going to do things like this. But Tanya is going to do big things. And if you need someone to work for you, speak to this lady here. Speak to this lady, Tanya Berrowford. She is going to be on the way. But she always loves the show as well. She loves all the spooky stuff, as I do. Ooh. Anyway, Colour Violet and in general, please. Colour Violet in general. I would like to say to you here, Uh, Tanya, you are going to, I'd like to say this to you here. I've got a gate. You are going to walk through a gate. You're going to shut it. You're going to walk on, and you're not going to look back. That's the message to you, which comes from a very lovely lady who wants to come over to you here. And she just says to you, thank you. She says to you, thank you. So, whatever you've done very recently, which may have been to keep the peace, restore peace, or feel that you've been a diplomat to the spirit world and down here, then good stuff here. This is where it's going to be. It's going to be very good here. So, I feel just a nice energy here. Let's have a look. Right, okay, let's finish shuffling for this. Let's go and shuffle the cards here and see what we got. Right, I'm going to go for the left on this because we've left the past behind. Right, where are we going here? Let's go and have a look. Right, yes, your times are going to move on by. It's about you being on top of things, and it's about you. Could get carried away saying that, but I'm not going to. It's a fan. It's a decent show, right? I feel you're going to be in more control of your life than where you thought you were going to be, and I also pick up here sometimes. It is about just letting go, walking away, because your final card here comes up as the Seven of Diamonds, and this is about work coming to you. This is about the work you're going to start doing. You're not going to get money by your life here thinking I'm going to win the lottery. Yes, you could try to win the lottery. Whatever numbers you're using, they're the right numbers in the wrong order. So I'll give up. But no, this is about working. And so this is about, I feel that you're going to go through this gate, shut it behind you, and go, I'm now going forwards and I'm not looking back. And I think it's probably the best things you could do. Brilliant. Okay, let's go and give you a bit of a bite. Yeah, there you go. Good. We now show up to Instagram. We go, we're going all the way over to New York. And we go to Stephanie, and she says, hi, Phil. Please, can I have a general reading? And it's purple. Right. Where do I need to go here? Okay. You've got to decipher who's right and who's wrong. Would you understand two women around you? One of them is a supporter to you, the other is not. And they're both making out or seeming like they're great friends to you. And one is and one isn't. And I feel here when I look at this, when I get your energies here, I'm feeling loads of energy around you to say to you, you've got to trust your instincts coming up in front of you of what's right and what's wrong. There is a spirit child here as well with you, very dark haired little boy. And he has come to connect with you because he wants to work with you to get in with your heart. In your heart, about the meaning of your heart and the meaning of love, the meaning of spirituality, the meaning of being connected to the divine, the universe. And this is about these energies here. And sometimes, do you know what? I've seen tears around you. And I think here sometimes you just said, sod it, I'm standing back. That may be a good idea. Good idea here. But just watch. One friend has your best intentions. The other one says she has your best intentions, but she doesn't. And you're going to find out this. And I feel this is important to you. I've got a gentleman here as well, who's just come bouldering as well. He wore glasses. He was on your father's side of your family. He says he is very proud for you, but do not take second best in things. Would you understand here about stepping up in your life now to take the power and lead? Oh my goodness, he is so strong with you. It's almost like you're cruising along on this level and you need to be up on that level. And this climb you're going to do here is what he wants you to do. But it will feel like, am I climbing a mountain? No. Am I just enjoying myself? Yes. But you're ambitious with this as well. Oh, Stephanie, it's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Get on with it. I think you're going to love it. So let's go look at the cards here. Let's go for the right on this because it's the right way to go. And we're going here. Right. What you've got here is a choices to make. Choices to make here, I feel, is also where you've ended one particular tie around you, especially emotionally. A relationship looks fondly coming up in front of you. And I also see here, but do watch who your friendships are with the four clubs. And I think here, so I look at that, I go 10, 12, 16. 16, 23, 5. It's your 5 energy is going to feel like you're a bit up in the air, a bit crazy. But sometimes being in an energy of a 5 can also bring you outstanding results. In fact, the best people self-employed, I would say, are 8s and 5s. 8s and 5s in numerology. And if you've got a 5 there running at the minute, I see you're going to do very well. So 70, get on with it. I think you're going to do great here. And I think here you're going to, in fact, even Sir Tom Jones, what does Sir John Jones say? Yeah. See? Even he says yeah. Good. All righty. Let's go and cruise on over. Cruising over, and where that was David Jones there, and then we come down to there, and we go to Charlie Bear. Charlie Bear, career message, please. Purple. I feel this, and what I like to say to you here, Charlie, is I feel this is one of these. Right. Okay. I feel these energies here coming through to you, Charlie Bear, which is all about if you're looking at career, don't look for the jobs which yes, you want prospects. Well, perhaps you don't. Perhaps you just want a job that just, yes, that pays the bills and that's nice. There's going to be some jobs offered to you, I feel, in the very, very near future. But it's not necessarily going to be ones which it's almost like you want to be the prime minister, and someone says, well, you could start doing that, but what about being the janitor of the House of Parliament? Well, it's a step in, isn't it? It's a step in. So what I'm big up, Charlie Bear, is don't be worried if you don't get the big job yet. I feel come out in front of you is going to be a job you're going to thoroughly enjoy. And actually, it's what it leads to. So go down that road, my dear. And I think you'll be very, very happy. Very, very happy indeed. And let's go and give you, and I think you're going to start to enjoy yourself. Yeah, I think you will. Good. All right. All right. All right. Let's go and let's get this up over there and get this up over there. Thank you. Right. Yes. Good. Let's go over to I've just been to Charlie Bear. Right. And we have Senna now. She asked for a work reading, and she says she's here cover work reading color indigo. Indigo work and indigo. I feel here when I look at these energies with you, is I feel here like you get the manual sometimes to learn things, to read from things and things like this. You sort of understand that? It's like you learn by the manual. But then when it comes out to real life stuff, it's not necessarily like that. It's almost like you get the instruction manual to learn how to drive a car. And it all seems like everything is so perfect. But the only thing is when you then start driving, you find your own way. And I think, I don't need the rule book for this now, just throw it away. What you're going to find in front of you is where sometimes you are very fixed in the ways of your career and the way you're working, especially when it comes to either photography or media for you, then I think here what you're going to find is learn the tricks of the trade through people who are going to help you, and they will do. And I think here, Sana, it's going to help you terrifically. So keep on going. Whatever you're doing, just keep on going. You'll be fine. I think it does sound good. Does sound good for you. Right. Let's go with left pile on this here and just see where we're going. Yes, I think you're going to be a very busy lady. You are going to find here frustration sometimes, absolute frustration, but you break through it, and I think here you'll like this. And 73 is 10, 17, 17, and 22. 2, 4. Learn from people. 4 is your numerology. Learn from people. And you'll be all right. You'll have a whale of a time. And I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
There we go. Wow. Right. Okay. Let's. Where else are we going here now? We've got. Liddles comes through. She says, please work reading purple. Very good English, my dear. Very good. Please work reading purple. Thank God I know what you mean. Okay. Right. Let's have a little look here. Here's what I'd like to say. And I've got a very strong woman who wants to come over. And when she moved, it's like you could hear her across the floorboards. You could hear her because it feels like she either stamped down quite a lot or wherever she did, it felt like here that she was a lady who had a very strong nature. And she is here in front of you. And she says here, what you've got to look at, she says here, is what you've got to offer. You're not seeing it by the way other people are trying to do things around you. You've got two very nice ladies, two in completely different areas of the world, who are going to want to talk to you very, very soon. And these ladies are going to want to say to you here, look, we want to help you out and we want to give you some advice, some work, some all this sort of stuff. And I feel it will be good. I think it's going to be lovely for you. I think you can enjoy this. And I think you're going to find, oh my God, I'm doing well. And it pushes away these fears, these old barriers and things like this. And then when you're considering about your work, where it's going to, I feel you're suddenly going to get, oh my God, I'm getting into the thick of it with the exciting things you want to go and do. Suddenly it all comes onto you. But I think you've got she wants you to really look at yourself and say, look at what you've got to offer. What other people can't see, ladies change their glasses. Well, you've got offers good. Let's go do the middle pile on this. And yes, because you've got offers come up in front for you. You can't see it at the minute, but look at this. You've got the ace of diamonds coming up here. The ace of diamonds being a power of one is about looking after yourself. So 3, 10, and it also comes back down to 1 on your other cards here. And I feel that you're going to really start looking about how you can start to earn money, power, and do good things around you. Yo, Liddles, I think you're going to have a great time and wish you well. Let's shoot on back over. Linda, I'll be back to you shortly. And where else are you going now? Can I? Right, okay. Love yourself first. Namira, could I get a reading for love and the colour yellow? Certainly, my dear. Let's go and have a look here. I'm walking through a garden. I'm walking through a garden. The spirits are giving me a message here to say I'm walking through a garden, but this is you walking through the garden. Beautiful flowers. And this should be a time that you would embrace love and do all the wonderment, all the lovely stuff in it. And I feel here that, and yet you want this, in fact, but it's not happening properly though, is it? Love isn't happening in the way you want it to. So I feel when I see these energies around you, you can either just go and walk on and just leave the gardens and flowers and just, oh well, I'll get on another part of my life, or you can you can attend the garden. The metaphor here is attend yourself, love yourself. It's about waiting for this, because sooner or later, and I feel a bit later in the year, love is going to look a lot happier with you. And I think you're going to be in a good place for this. So give yourself a bit of time. I think you're going to find yourself being very happy. And I feel here too, you're going to learn to be, and it's interesting to say this, and please tell me if I'm wrong, you'll learn to be less defensive. And that's going to make things more attractive. Good. Right. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go and have a look here. See where we're going. Let's go to the left on these cards and see where things are going. Yes, because your cards are going to be looking at what you want to go and do. And you're almost like you're still putting away old stuff from the past. I can still see here that 15, 6, 21, 3, and 3 as well. So that's 6. I feel here you're still going to be working on compromises, balances within yourself. But I'm like this, I'm like that. Hang on a minute. I would say find the peace within you, and then you're going to find love. This is what the garden's all about. Attending the garden, I think, is going to make things very, very nice for you. And let's give you a bit of this. Oh, righty. Linda said, would love a message, please, and a colour orange. And let's have a little old look at this. And as I see this, I'm looking at just your message there. Colour orange, I'm just waiting to see what's coming through. Oh, yes, here we go a little bit. You're doing a long distance journey, Linda, a long distance journey towards the end of the year. It looks good. And it's very good. In fact, I can see it's about towards the end of the year that you're going to find all your successes start rolling in. And I think here you'll like it. And I feel here, and I also see about money that comes in the autumn, and it's going to work you through everything. I also feel here there's going to be a settlement between you and an older woman, whether it's mother. or a settlement between another woman, and there may have been some misunderstanding here. I just think here that this is going to be something you're going to balance with a little bit and feel happy with. The nice thing here is I don't see too many stresses around you. I really don't. I think here it's about the future is there and the future's all right and it is good. And I think you'll be absolutely fine. Good, 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 good. Let's thank you very much indeed. Right, okay. Deanne says, may I have a work reading in green? And let's go and have a little look here. Work reading in green. If I look at this, actually, it's interesting here, Deanne, because I feel by this, as I look at this, is I see letters. I see letters. Well, it could be emails, but I see letters and I see you waving something in front of you. One letter here, which is associated to the past, is worth nothing. Hmm. Another letter here, which is about the future, is all you need. I wouldn't harp on about the past, is what I can see by this letter to do with the past. I would leave that be. The letter of the future, the letter which is connected to your career and where you're going, is the one you want. That's where you're going to go. That's where your happiness is, and I think you can enjoy it. So keep going out there. I think it's going to be great stuff. Great guns for you. Yes. Right. Let's go and have a little look here, see where else we're going. Right. With the cards, my dear, and I'm going to go for the left on this because left is good. And let's go and see where we're going. Right. There's well, okay, what can I say here? There's also going to be a very nice man around you, a very nice man who's going to be connecting with you very soon. And he's going to completely throw you off balance. And you're thinking, I don't need any of this. Well, actually, you do. Because he's there to destabilize you from what you think is where your feet are cemented in boots, into a new life that comes up in front of you. Because really, here, what you're looking at is your luck card coming up, which is the Nine of Hearts, and this is about your happiness, joy, and the prosperity coming ahead. I feel don't shut doors on things to the future. Definitely shut doors to the past, and I think you'll be fine. And let's go and give you a little bit of this.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Let's go down to Marie. Marie. And she says here, hi Phil, could I have some career advice and the colour brown? All right, let's go for it. Let's see who's out there, see who wants to come across. Did you know someone called Chris, please? Would you understand Christopher, whether it's the C Christopher or the K Christopher? I'm hearing a name here like this, Marie, and it's just interesting because I hear it from Spirit World, I don't hear it from the Earth World. And I also have a gentleman with me who was connected with the Docklands during the war. You know what? He wants to come through as well. And he's saying to me here, in fact, I get his name, Harold. Harold. And he's, Mary, please check out these names. Go back in your history and check out these names, please. And these gentlemen are coming through here because what they want to show to me here is that you're putting off, you're procrastinating, they're telling me here. You're putting off what you could be doing. You're doing this and doing that when you should be doing that. I think I'll just go do this because that needs doing. I'll just go do that because that needs doing. We need to look at this direction. And what they show me here is it's interesting. Where you've got the confidence, but you don't see it at the moment. You don't think you have the confidence. You think you've got to do more work in the background. I know you would like to do something which is more for yourself. And I get a feeling here too. Would you understand here being editorial or doing something which involves checking things in one area of your life here, Marie? There may be very more areas here, but I'm very aware of this. But don't sit there going, the thinking here, I've got to go and do everything else. No, you're putting yourself in the wrong place. So I feel your career stuff here is focus on yourself. And I do understand you would like to do something for you. There is something else that you're bringing through, and maybe something that you'd like to do, but I don't know if it's going to be a longevity thing, and that will be for caring with people, whether it's young or old. But I do see that as well. But Marie, I wish you well. I wish you well, and let's give you a bit of this. Yeah, let's give you a bit of this. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. And Alexandra, coming back to you soon. And Seed. Why is it this lady always does this? Absolutely, mate. Right. Can I have a message from Spirit? Electric violet. Oh dear God! It's almost like you just plugged yourself into the mains or something. Is this why you're like this? Is this why? Bzzz, plug yourself in there. Anyway, right, Marie. Let's go have a little look at this. I feel when I look at your energies here, and I feel where you're going to. I feel here is that isn't the world sometimes a lonely place? Mm. I have a lovely lady here. You've got two spirits with you. One's a witch. One's a witch. Another lady here is connected to your family line somewhere, and she showed me here as she's coming through. Very nice with it. Plus with it, she just says to me here, she says, it's interesting with you because I feel here your world is a lonely place because you're at the top. It's a bit like the MD, the big manager. People like you, but people never quite understand you. They're saying to me here, and that sometimes makes you think: Am I difficult? Am I difficult to understand? Is something going on here? No, I think here there'll be some times in front of you coming through, maybe late June, coming to July, where you take holidays. And I know a lot of people do, but I'm just here. It is about you. And because I think sometimes you just want to go and just put your feet in the sand or do something like this. I just clear the air a little bit. I don't think it's advisable. But I think here what you're going to realize is that you don't want to be around a place where you're feeling lonely. You want people who are going to come into your life and say, Maria, we're right behind you. And that's what I see happening. And I think here, as I said at the start of the reading, there's a lady out there, Tanya Beresford. You'll find her out there. Just message me if you need her details, because she is going to be a social media guru and she will help you a great deal to get out there. I should get paid for this. Anyway, no, I love doing it because it's good. She's brilliant. So Marie, let's go and have a little look here, see what the card's saying to you, and see where we're going. Right, let's go into the middle on this. Middle. Right. Yes, you want to put something to bed. Oh, it also hasn't been a good time for people's health. And it's something about an old job has gone boom. It's dead in the water. You're looking at your emotional ties in front of you, and actually it's going to be happier times. A new man does come into your life and he does bring success to you. But also here, is this just a bit of fun or is this a longevity thing? I think here, always keep that little bit of yourself in your own power. But I do see love in front of you with a man who's probably an earth sign. Yeah, probably an earth sign, like a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. If it's a Capricorn, you're in there, I'll tell you. Anyway, okay. That's because I'm one. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go give you a little bit of this.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Have a lovely evening. Okay, seeing if I could been to you earlier on. Lindsay coming to you shortly. Alexandra, hello. Good morning to you over the far side of the world. Can you hear us? She's in Hawaii. It's like we got to shout. Hello. I'd love a general reading, colour blue, if you have time. I've definitely got time. Right, let's have a little look here. I feel when I see the energies around you at the moment, they're buzzing around like anything. Right. Oh my goodness, your energies are buzzing. Right. I feel you need peace somewhere. You need this sort of peace somewhere. And I feel this is going to be something around you where you're going to look at your life around you and I feel there's need of calmness here. Watch health matters. They're not necessarily yours. I see teething problems with someone. And I also see here too, are you thinking of moving or relocating somewhere? And is there something here where you just need to have your feet on the ground and come into a good place? I feel that's where you're going to go. And if you got that, then yes, you'll be fine. Take care of that. I feel you need that sort of energy there to help you out quite a lot, and then you'll be in a good place. Good. And what's going here? Right, Alicia. I'll be back to you very shortly. In the meantime, now tea. Yeah, the need of tea. Yes, right. That where was I? It was Maria, I believe. Now I'm straight down to Lindsay. And Lindsay says here, can I have a general reading, a colour yellow, please? Certainly. I feel by this here, looking at colour yellow, looking at who's coming through. I feel again, it's interesting actually, it's more about spirit guide stuff than it is about family around you. And one of your spirit guides are actually working with me here to say here is interesting. It's a bit metaphorical, but it's direct, and this is what they want to say to you. Focus on what you want to go and do. Do not focus on all the boulders, the difficulties, the struggles, the blockages, the limitations, the restrictions, all the other things that seem to limit things. Just focus on your goals. You want to do something where you're going to be self-employed. I'm very aware of this. And I've got a link with China with you. And I don't think you're going there. And you probably think, whew, okay. But I feel there's going to be a link with China with you. And I feel that you've got an opportunity in front of you, which looks a bit far-fetched in some respects. Perhaps it is, but perhaps it's right for you. Dun, dun, dun. Lindsay, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Let's go and give you a bit of this.
Wow.
Yeah, Lindsay. All right. I'm going to crack on down a little bit. And where else are we going here? Leah says, could I have can I get a work reading and a colour pink? And certainly what I pick up here, Leah, is I feel this. Let's go and have a look here. Alexandra, can you put in a color and can you put in a yes, put in a color with your question. It's going to help me a great deal with your question there. Just see that. Leah, work reading. Right. I think sometimes here, Leah, that you are very compassionate soul. Would you understand you're very much um, sort of alert to help people? Would you understand here that you're very conscientious about what you do? It's almost like Virgo-like. You're very critical of yourself sometimes. You like to get things right. It's got to be perfect. And I feel here sometimes it's like you lost interest, isn't it? It's like you lost a type of interest here. But you're going to get an infusion of enthusiasm coming up in front of you. And I don't think it's too far away. And I feel here there's a very nice gentleman here who wants to come through to you. And who worked at the school, please, Leah? Who worked at schools? Because I've got like a gentleman here who's like a teacher, worked at the schools or a headmaster. But I've got a very nice man here, and he's looking at you, and he says to me here, he says, there's a connection to do with onions. So this guy could be French. That's the only association with this is, unless you know something about onions. But that's the only thing I can see here. And I'm feeling with this energy, that this is about you being in a lovely, lovely place for yourself. But I don't think you're going to be so disappointed very long. I think you're going to have a better time in front of you. And but I think what you're doing sometimes is you are being very critical on things. In fact, I will look at the cards on this one, Clear, because just to get a bit more clarity on it. And sometimes I don't need to. I just get the spirit message, and that's enough. But I feel this is a bit more. Let's have a look here. Right, let's go and take the right on this and see where we're going, Leah. Right. Happiness is coming. You worry about things a lot, and I can see about partnerships. But you've got romance in your life here, but you're worried about the communication of other people around you. I think here you're always there trying to compensate to be happy. And I think the sometimes I think here I'll be a little bit more stubborn, practical, be direct, ask questions rather than just going along thinking, I hope it's going to be all right. I hope it's going to be all right. I would start looking at yourself here going, I think if I want this, then it's that it's all that's important to you. And I think that's where life is going to go here, Leah. So good luck to you. Let's go and give you a little bit of this.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alicia, I will be through to you very soon. Alexandra, can see your questions there. And right, okay. Matt says, can I get a message from Spirit on next month? Yellow color, thank you. Matt, who we got here? Right. There is right, okay, I got a very long black-haired lady. She's one of your spirit guides, and she goes back in time a little bit, but she was like a very wise woman, and some of the wisest people people who've been in like social jobs, like for instance like working in a bar or something like this. They know about people. And what I'm picking up here, your spirit guide here is this very nice lady. She sat down with you and she's looking at me, and she says here, what she wants to say to you, Matt, here is, he says, do not look at your past, be any focused on your future. Your future is going to be very different than your past. Don't drag the stuff from behind going into your future. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. In some respects, I get the feeling of like, let sleeping dogs lie. Don't go back to the past. I don't feel this, Matt. I feel go forwards, and that's all you need to do. And that's her point, is let the past go. Whatever things, worries, guilt, or anything like this, or anxiety or stresses you got through the past, Matt, I think you've got to find ways of letting this go. Let this go, and that'd be good for you. It would be very good. All right, let's go and do. Let's go and do. Let's go give it a bite, Paul. There you go. Right, guys. As I was saying here in the earlier part of the show, is that this show I run here goes on and say your readings are about a minute. If you need something which is more in depth and you need something which is going to look into things deeply, then I work with you for an hour. Then I can help you guys here. And also, I work with more tools than I do just here to help get to the point of things. So if you need me, get hold of me, philgriggs.com, and on there is my email and my contact number. Okay, right. Alexander, I'm going to quickly come through to you. So Alicia, Alexander, I'm going to run out of time because Instagram only gives me an hour and it's coming up to 58 minutes. Alicia, sorry, this is all I can do. I've just seen the timing on this. If you want, Alexandra, come through onto YouTube, Phil Griggs Medium, and just pop yourself on there. I'll look for you. All right. Alicia, color blue, my favorite color, navy blue. And what do I need to say to you? Right. The first thing I'd like to say to you here, Alicia, is are you doing like yoga, meditation? Are you doing a lot of things? Are you training people? Are you doing anything like this? Because I feel your energies are very guided and very strong. Alicia, you're interesting because I get the feeling you're very much the sort of character who's sometimes a bit of a spirit guide down here to advise to people, which do not let your head go 30 times like that. And they can hear, oh my God, look at me, I'm an earthbound spirit guide. I feel here your information and things you give to people is not necessarily words you say. Sometimes it's you being in the right time, in the right place. Sometimes it's just your presence. Sometimes whatever this is here, but you've got a very strong light that connects to the spirit world. And I think here that, and you've got very strong eyes. I could feel here, Alicia, very strong eyes. I would really start learning, tuning into, if you're not doing already, anything on the spiritual side, because you are very, very strong. And Alicia, I wish you good news on this. Right, 1 minute on Instagram. The Instagrammers have got to go. If you want to follow me, just pop back onto YouTube there. Right, let's go, Alicia. I feel here when I look at this, it's you've got a lot to do with money matters coming up in front of you. All your colours here, all your cards here going towards money matters, and the worries that you think you've got. It's interesting. This just looks to me like disarray. Disarray. It looks like things are a bit up in the air. I feel you are going to sort a lot of this out, and even if it takes a couple of months, but I feel you're going to, and I feel it'll be a good point for you. Guys, Instagram, I've got to leave you be because unfortunately they only give me an hour where I can go a little bit over on YouTube. Take care, Instagrammers. See you soon. Right, so that's then gone. And hello back to YouTubers and Facebookers and continue without Instagram. Yes. Right, okay. Right, okay, where am I going to? Darian Ray comes through. In fact, I'm just going to pop over a few of these and see what coming here. May I get a message from my spirit guides and grey colour? Darian, let's go and have a look at it, see if your spirit guides want to come through. I do feel here. Right, Darian, here's what your spirit guides are saying to me here. It's not yet, it's not down, but coming up very soon, you're going to readdress a situation which is not closed, is not finished. And you'll think, oh God, is this going to be a nightmare? Am I going to be all right? And why pick up? Because there's three spirit guides here, but I'm just talking to one of them at the moment who's an old man, here. And he says to me here, in fact, his name is Bill. Bill, one of your spirit guides' name is Bill. And Darren, what I'd like to say here is I'm being shown that I almost see like you're going to attend to a project or something you left behind you in your past, and you come back to it again. And this time, I tell you what, I see joy with this. I see joy. I see happiness, and I think you're going to be in a far better place in yourself. So, good news to you. And I think here, yeah, let's. Oh, where we're going? Let's go and give you a bit of this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dan. Right, Claire, can I have a general resting color white? Thanks. Okay, Claire, that's different. Okay. If I look at this, Claire, I would like to say to you here, there's a birthday coming up very soon. In fact, I've been told it's July. And I'm also picking up here too that I see loads of parties coming up around you. I see you laughing a lot, and I don't see you getting very guilty because you think you're enjoying life too much. Come on now. Come on now. Just enjoy yourself and don't feel guilty about it. You're going to have a whale of a time. Claire, it's coming up. I see July is going to be a very lively, funny time. And sometimes thinking, can I do all this? Can I have all this fun? Of course you can. Just go and enjoy yourself, dear. And I wish you well. I wish you all good things. And Claire, you take care. Let's go and give you a bit of this. Yeah, a little bit of
Wow.
wow. Yeah, I think so. Right. And where are we going here? Let's go and have a look. There's loads you want, but unfortunately, I'm not going to get through to all of you. All right. Let's have a little look here. I'm just going to have to take a couple, guys, because then I'm going to get um, I'm going to get a bit caught out with too many people. But let's have a little look here. Right. Katrina, let's go here. I love the tree explosion. Oh, sorry, no, beg your pardon. That's not your question. Have you been praying at the universe piece? Yes. Sorry, I thought it was a question. It's not. And right, Lisa Morgan, she says here, I love the tree explosion reading. Really, no, it jumped off. It didn't come on. Sorry, there it goes. Can I have a reading message, please? Color blue and love. If I looked at love here, I looked at the color blue, and I looked at the spirits and what they're saying here. There's a nurse here. I've got a nurse spirit guide, and I feel here this is one of my nurses though, because there's various spirit guides we'll have, but this nurse is coming through on my side to say to you that if you're in a relationship where you're helping to repair someone, you know, like emotional baggage, difficulties, stresses, and things like this, hard lives, and things like this. Well, what I'm being showed here, and I get this vibration from your spirit guide, from my spirit guide here, is just be careful that you don't get sort of, you know, sometimes we go and give all the comfort to people and then they get better. And then what do? Yep, they fly away. I feel here, just be careful what you're giving to people at times, Lisa. It's not always, although it's taken at nice at the time, sometimes people don't always see it there. And I think that's the important thing there for you. Kerry Ann says, how is my love life going? Colour green. Okay, let's go and have a look. Have a look. In fact, I'm going to use the cards on this, Kerry, and see where we go. And good. Let's see where this is going. Right, where is your love life going to? Let's go and have a look here. It's going to take the middle part and see what's going to here. I see here that this is interesting, isn't it, Carrie Ann? Because I feel here you're not writing in because it's going well. You're writing in because it's not going so well. And I can see this. And I get a man, I get you with truth and confidence. I see you as looking here at this situation and being very direct. And I don't see him doing the same. I see him being evasive. I feel here that sometimes thinking, am I doing something? I think you ought to go and do what the Kerry Ann is would you go and do. And I think if you're realizing and recognizing this and you hear where I'm coming from, I think you should take your own power back. Take your own power back and lead yourself in a way there. Saru, let's go and have a look here. May I have a message from my dad? I've really been missing him lately. Orange, I feel here, Saru, when I hear this is were you worried about his health before he passed away, please? Because he's coming to be in bandages. They're saying here, I was like this before I came away. Now, bandages is also the symbology of the whole body is ill, like for instance, like a terminal illness. And your father here, I feel wants to say to you here, he gives me a wink like this, and he's got a coin in his hand and he flicks it. And it's like heads or tails. heads or tails. But I think whatever's landing is in your favour. So a bit of a risk you're taking here, Saru. He's on it with you, and I think here you should go and enjoy yourself like that. Right, where else am I going here? Joanne Charlesworth says, "Can I have a general reading, please? Colour purple." Joanne, let's have a little look here, see where we can go. All right. If I look at your energies around you and say where we're going here, I feel you're going to colour purple. I get this is interesting because I also see oranges with this. In fact, on this, I'm going to use the cards again. What do I need to tell you as a general reading? Right. Yes, here we go. Good, they're coming through. I have a lady here, Joanne, who wants to come through to you, who is on your mother's side of your family. And I feel here that she was an old lady, but not old. She definitely wasn't old. And she wants to come through to me here to say, in fact, I'm hearing the L name, like Leslie or Les or Lou or someone like this. And she wants to say to me here, she says, nice kitchen. So would you understand about you're going to modernize the kitchen, nice kitchen, something like this here, but she's sending love around you. And she also sees a page boy with you, a page boy. Now this is, so someone's going to get married. Someone's going to get married here. So Joanne, whatever's going on here, good luck to you. I think it's great. And where else have I got to go here? Just nipping down here. Let's go and have a look at Taryn Van Veroon. Hello, Taryn. Very nice to meet you. Please, can you give me a message for my mum or my nana or my friends Jermaine or Angelo? It's been the worst 5 years. I need to connect. Okay. This is big stuff here, Taryn. If you want, I would suggest you get in contact with me and we do a proper reading. But just to get a little bit of energy about this, would you have understood someone here who had massive chest problems? And I'm feeling here something is very wrong with the chest, and it's like a disease or an illness here in the chest. And I just want to say to you that although you say you've had the worst 5 years going, I do believe you're coming to the end of that now. So you may say here it was the 5 years, but this is going here. And I feel here too, because I also get a message from a gentleman who's on your father line of your family, and he's telling me here, he says here that you're going to see the spiritual change coming up into your life in August. There also may be a big move around you, and they're telling me here as well is that people need you. It's time for you. It's almost going to be time for you to go back into power, your own power, where you're putting yourself first. Right. Okay. And where else do we need to go here? Right. Okay, guys. I have. Guys, it's been over the hour. I've done my very best. If you guys need a reading, as I say, get in contact with me. This is all free, but I can only spend so much time doing this because I've got to go after the show because of work. But I really wish you guys a splendid time. I say, wish you hearts and burgers. Hearts and burgers. Yes, hearts and burgers. Have a wonderful Mental Week. I'll see you next Sunday for the last show of summer. I'm starting again in September. I need to take 2 months off because I've far too much going on. And but I really look forward to seeing you guys. And thank you so much for coming through. And I really wish you well. Okay, guys, take care and see you very soon. Bye bye.